Hey guys, I'm back. And I did it. I went back to the creamy crack. I went ahead and relaxed my hair. And just to let you guys know, I have been natural for 7 years. Back in 2017, I did my big chop. I've been natural ever since. I have tried every natural girl's trick in the book. Every fruit, nut, berry. I mean, drying your hair with a t-shirt instead of a cloth, washing your hair with twist, deep conditioning. I mean, I've done everything, and I have still struggled with fairy knots and breakage, detangling, just anything you could think of, I have. And at this point, I just said, we gonna try a different journey. So now that I'm transitioned back to being relaxed, I want to show you guys some of the OG products that I use to relax my hair, and I'll show you other products that I use to retain length. Now, when I was relaxed, I didn't really have an issue with my hair and retaining length until I went to transition into being natural. Of course, with relaxed hair and your natural curly hair growing in it, you know, I got breakage and it started to become thin during that transition process. But before that, I didn't really have an issue on retaining my length. Thickness is something we're just gonna have to work on. I've always had thinner hair. And I'm going to show you guys, as I relax my hair, a lot of the places in my head where I had the most breakage and damage. So like, comment, and subscribe. As always, make sure to comment anybody who has recently gone from being natural to relax. I want to know what type of products you guys are using. I'm an OG enthusiast, and again, I used to work in a salon, so I use a lot of OG products, Isoplus products, cholesterol for deep conditioning. Like, those are my go-to things. So a lot of products you guys are going to see me use are OG things that you're going to find in your local beauty supply store, in your local salon where they still use Marcel irons. I mean, those type of products. But let me know what you guys are using and how it's working for your relaxed hair. We bald head right now. We bald head, and it's okay. I also, in the video, you will see me do a little dusting trim. I did not take off as much hair as I needed to, and I know that, but I still need to be able to put my hair in a ponytail. So that's why we went with this length. And you can see my hair is thin. I mean, you can see through it. It's thin. It's always been on the thinner side, but we're going to get it all the way together. My hair is pretty healthy. It's just a bunch of different layers. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye. Hey you guys, so starting off, I want to show you that I have my hair parted into 4 sections, and baby, it is nappy. Okay, I want to give you guys a close-up of the heat damage that I gave to myself in the front. I'm also just going to show you how sections of my hair are just different lengths, like the fairy knots, the breakage, like the top of my hair in the crown section looks crazy compared to the back of my hair. And I'm just gonna, you know, pull it out and show you guys the difference in the lengths that I just can't take no more. Now I'm going to go ahead and prep for my relaxer with some good old Vaseline. So for me, I like to put some on the back of my hand. I'm going to go all around my hairline to protect my skin from any type of chemical burn. And I also like to take this in my middle part all the way throughout. I mostly wear my hair in the middle part. Like, that's my go-to. So that's why that's the section that I went in with the Vaseline. Just to, you know, protect from any type of chemical burn or any type of scalp irritation. And look at my kitchen, y'all. Do y'all see that? The breakage is real. So next, I'm going to show you guys my mixing bowl and brush that I will be using. And we're going to go in with the Mizani Butter Blend Relaxer. So I got the medium to normal. I started to get the color treated fine because I didn't want my hair super straight yet. You're going to see the technique that I'm showing you is what I call a new growth technique. So this is the technique that I typically use when my hair is already relaxed. However, because I have so much breakage, my goal now is pretty much to cut out all of the damage. And the technique that I'm using, you'll see later on, like my hair isn't super straight. I still have curls. If I want to wear my hair, you know, kind of just curly in a ponytail or something like that in its natural state, it's still going to be nice. It's going to be more like a texturizer where my roots are relaxed, because this 4C hair baby be shrinking. So I actually really like the way it came out. But the point of me doing this is so that I can track myself as I cut my hair. So over time, I'm going to basically be cutting the curls on the ends off. You'll see that later on. But this particular technique, and I'm showing you this back quadrant, is to show you that I kind of do like inch partings. I go in probably like 1 inch to 2 inches from the root, and I go around, you know, the middle, but I do not do the edges. Like you'll see when I go to lift to section this off to go into the next section, I don't do my kitchen. I don't do around my edges because I do that last. They process the quickest. And that's pretty much that. I mean, after this, you'll see me go around the full perimeter of my head. And then following that, I'm going to go in and comb this through. Like I comb through my roots because I want them to be straight and laid. And I do this at the very end. So since I had on stiletto nails, the gloves that I had, holes poked immediately through. So I'm just going to base my hands with Vaseline to go ahead and do the comb through. So once I got to my last quadrant, I went in with some Isoplus oil sheen, and I just kind of sprayed that around my perimeters and a little bit in the back where I first started. This is just to kind of prevent any burning, tickling, filling. I had a little bit in this back quadrant that you see I'm going into a little bit more, just so that I can get through the comb out of my last section. So once all the product's in, I'm just going to go in and smooth out my roots. Now, I went ahead and did a rinse of the product. So this is with all the perm out of my hair, but I have not shampooed yet. I wanted to shampoo on camera, but I'm showing you guys that my roots are super straight, but I still have my curls, baby. Okay? A little bit. They look a little crazy, but a little bit. So now I'm going to go in with the Isoplus Neutralizing Shampoo, and this is an OG GOAT. Everyone knows when you chemically process your hair with a relaxer, you go in with that neutralizing shampoo to bring balance back to your hair. And also this one in particular, it turns pink when there's chemicals still in your hair. So me, I have thin hair. This is pretty easy. That's why I did my first shampoo on camera. If you have thicker hair, obviously you want to repeat this step until you don't see any more pink in the foam. I did do this 3 times, and on the 3rd time, I went ahead and combed through the shampoo just to be sure I got everything all around my ears. You don't want to leave any type of relaxer on your skin because you will regret it. So after the third shampoo, I'm going to go in with the Jamaican Mango and Lime Black Castor Oil Extra Dark. And I'm mixing this with the Hollywood Beauty Tea Tree Cholesterol with shea butter and aloe. So I'm going to deep condition with the mixture of these two. So I initially went in with my brush and I put that into the roots, but you're going to see me comb this through. And I don't think I recorded it, but I put a plastic bag over this and I left this on for an hour. Now, after shampooing out that, I go in with the Miss Jessie's Curly Meringue Leave-In Conditioner. And I also go in with my favorite African Royale Hot Six Oil. And again, I mix those two together and rub those through. And then I'm going to go ahead with my Hot Tools blow dryer brush and blow dry everything out. All right, once we're all blow dried out, I'm going to go in for this little kind of dusting type of trim. Again, I didn't take off as much hair as I needed to. My hair, I really needed to go down to like a pixie cut, but I don't like short hair that much. So I'm going to go ahead and try and take off a lot of the split ends, but I'm kind of basing the length. Like I knew I didn't want this that short. I'm cool with a bob as long as I can have my ponytail, okay? I be neating my ponytail and I didn't want to take it too short, but this is just kind of my starter cut. And you know, in a couple months when I go in to do like another trim and check my growth, we'll probably cut off a bit more. So I'm going to repeat the cut on the other side, but once that's done, I just go in with my flat iron and I'm just going to give myself a little doobie type of bump just to give a little style to the hair since it's straight right now. And that is it, you guys. I am going to put in a picture of my little stingy ponytail, but I will see you in the next video.